Hi guys, it's been a while. I guess this COVID-19 gives us a good opportunity to get things finished on the workbench. This is what I've been on to. So it's a Tamiya Panther, 1/35 scale obviously. Panther D. Fairly recent kit, I think it's 2015 or something like that. It's bloody good model in terms of fit and everything. There are a few details here and there that are a little bit cut short, but nothing that we wouldn't expect from Tamiya, to be fair. I'll just talk about a few things, what I did to the model, and a few upgrades made, and I'll kind of talk about the story, the diorama and stuff. Well, vignette, it's not a diorama as such. Basically where I start. Nothing to complain about the fit and everything's great. The grills are Edward upgrades, so they were for, I think they're for the Zvezda kit, please. They don't actually fit 100%, but good enough for me, so that makes a big difference. The tracks are the individual ones that Tamiya do, which are great. I think they're superb. There's two pieces for each track, though. You have to click the tracks together, and then the guide horns are separate, but it doesn't take as long as you think. You just speed build them. It doesn't take long at all. I'll stick this thing on with tape while I'm blethering away. What else did I do? Oh yes, I added a little bit of wiring for the smoke dischargers. It's very tiny detail, but it's something you'll see up close. The side skirts are taken from the Meng Panther A because they're metal, individual, whereas these are the kit ones, and you can tell the difference is easy to see. So that was about it. So I put some stowage and stuff on the back, which is kind of unusual for Panthers, but and I was looking around for reference photos, and to be honest, I kind of just used my own imagination for it, which is shock horror. Oh, it's not accurate, but yeah, I don't really care. The story in my head is that this Panther's just sort of broke through the first defence line at Kursk, spent the night in a sort of wooded area along with the rest of the platoon, and they're moving up the next day. So after breaking through the first defence line, they've sort of picked up the Maxim gun and maybe the PPSH as well. The commander's obviously popping out his hatch, not too convinced about what's around him, so he's just keeping that by his side just in case. And basically the tie downs are made with wire, so I figured I maybe ripped the wires out of the defence works and stuff that were there just to get everything secured down. So yeah, it's like I say, it's a bit unorthodox, but I just wanted to add a little bit of interest, something a bit different from just another Panther. And as I say, there was that many vehicles, that many things going on. There's nothing to say that never happened. Like the availability of cameras and stuff is, it's not like nowadays everyone can just take their smartphone and take a picture of something. And back then there would have been so many things that weren't photographed that you wouldn't believe. So yeah, and basically this guy at the front, he's a cavalry recon. When we get closer, you'll see his shoulder boards are yellow as opposed to the pink of the Panzerwaffe. So he's letting they're both Oberleutnants, so first lieutenants, letting them know that there's potential contact over on that side. In fact, he should be pointing a little bit more like that. And he's telling the platoon to hold up. So without further ado, I'll get a little bit closer. And we might spot the unfortunate horse in there. A couple of buckets got to be done. Beautiful little magazine that came from the Mini Art kit, Mini Art German weapons. Got the Maxim machine guns and the ammunition boxes in there as well. These are resin figures, these Evolution miniatures, and he's Alpine with a Hornet head, I believe. The Alpine figures always find their faces are a little bit lacking in expression. The tree's not the greatest thing on the diorama. I need to get a look at this horse on its way back round again. Was happy with the exhaust, the way they turned out and stuff. a lot of weathering work went down into this one. Used oils and pigments, mixed some plaster and stuff for the splatters, and yep, it was a bit of a project that grew arms and legs. I didn't expect it to even finish the vehicle, never mind get a diorama out of it as well. But get the horses in here. Bit grim, but that is the reality of war, I guess. There was so many horses used in the Eastern Front, well, everywhere, that it's not unheard of them for the one to be hit by a preliminary bombardment or a mine perhaps, or an airstrike, and you know, be sitting there for a few days anyway. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Hopefully get something else on the bench soon.